Natalya has now sent a message after Triple H quietly released another superstar. This star is a former champion and has achieved some success in the company. Among several stars who were recently cut, Giovanni Vinci also lost his place in WWE. The former Imperium member was separated from the faction and booked as a singles star. It appeared he was in line for a big push, but he lost 2 matches fast and never gained momentum afterward. It was recently reported that Triple H is the one responsible for cutting stars from the roster. Dave Meltzer reported that it was the game who made the cuts for different stars from the roster. Vinci's release was quiet as well, with the star being let go from the company along with several others like Paul Ellering, OOP, and Elektra Lopez, among others. Giovanni Vinci sent a message earlier today discussing his release, and he broke his silence on the matter gracefully, thanking everyone involved. He received well wishes from his fans, and now Natalya has also responded. The star shared several praying emojis, showing that she was wishing him the best and appreciated his message and the manner in which he bid farewell. The WWE Universe was left in shock when news broke that Triple H had quietly released a former champion from the company. The announcement came with little fanfare, buried in the middle of a business report, yet it sent ripples through the wrestling world. Among those who felt the impact the most was Natalya Neidhart, a veteran of the business and someone known for her loyalty to both the company and its superstars. Natalya had seen countless roster changes over the years, but this one struck a personal chord. She had shared the ring with the released superstar numerous times and had built a professional and personal bond that went beyond the squared circle. As reports circulated online, she took to social media to express her feelings in a heartfelt message. The released superstar, a former champion who had once been seen as the future of WWE, had fallen on tough times. Injuries, creative disagreements, and backstage politics had played a role in their dwindling television appearances. While fans speculated about their status, no one expected the release to come so suddenly or so quietly. Unlike the usual WWE departures that include public statements or farewell matches, this release happened under the radar. There were no press releases, no official WWE tweets, and no emotional goodbye on Raw or SmackDown. Instead, fans learned of it through inside sources and dirt sheets, fueling rumors that something deeper was at play. For many, this was a stark contrast to the dramatic releases of the past. This superstar had held championship gold, headlined premium live events, and been a fan favorite. But as the business goes, nothing is permanent, and their time had seemingly run out. In the midst of the speculation, Natalya took to Twitter to send a message that captured the emotion of the moment. She didn't name names, but her words were unmistakably directed at her former colleague. Wrestling is a family. No matter where the road takes us, the bonds we form in this business last forever. You are more than your last match, more than your last contract. You are a champion in and out of the ring. Keep shining. The tweet immediately caught fire, with thousands of retweets and comments flooding in. Fans speculated about the identity of the released superstar and praised Natalya for her words of support. Wrestlers from across the industry, both inside and outside WWE, responded with similar sentiments, showing just how much respect the released superstar had earned. Natalya's message wasn't just a show of solidarity. It was a reminder of the harsh realities of professional wrestling. WWE superstars give their bodies and souls to the business. And yet, at any moment, the dream can come to an abrupt halt. Natalya's connection with the released superstar went beyond just working together in the ring. They had trained together, traveled together, and pushed each other to be better performers. There were countless memories, grueling training sessions, championship victories, and behind-the-scenes moments of encouragement. She had been there for some of their highest highs and lowest lows. Whether it was celebrating their first title win or consoling them after a tough loss, Natalya had been a steadfast friend and mentor. Now, with their WWE chapter closing, she wanted them to know that their journey wasn't over. The wrestling community quickly rallied behind the sentiment. Fans flooded social media with messages of support, calling for the released superstar to land on their feet. Hashtags related to their name trended worldwide, and speculation grew about where they would go next. AEW, NJPW, or perhaps even a shocking return in the future. Inside the WWE locker room, the release sparked conversations about job security and the ever-changing landscape of the business. Many superstars privately reached out to the released champion, offering words of encouragement and support. Others expressed their frustrations with the company's handling of the situation, questioning why such a talented performer was let go without a proper send-off. Natalya, always the veteran voice of reason, reminded everyone that wrestling careers don't end with one release. She had seen it before. Superstars who were let go only to reinvent themselves and come back stronger. In her mind, this was just another chapter in the ongoing story. While WWE had shut the door, other opportunities were likely on the horizon. The independent scene had never been hotter, and rival promotions were always looking for experienced talent. If the released superstar chose to continue wrestling, they would have no shortage of suitors. Natalya's message seemed to reflect that optimism. It wasn't a goodbye. It was a rallying cry. Wrestling fans and colleagues alike hoped that wherever this former champion landed, they would find success, happiness, and a renewed passion for the sport. The release may have been quiet, but the reaction was anything but. Natalya's heartfelt message underscored the deep bonds that exist in the wrestling world and the resilience of those who dedicate their lives to it. While WWE had closed one door, countless others remained open. As the dust settled, one thing was clear. In wrestling, as in life, the journey never truly ends. And for this former champion, the best might still be yet to come.